All right. So watching some more of the stuff, right? The death card got pulled on these people in town here. The death card and the tower. I guess they were doing things they shouldn't have been doing. Let's check it out. These people are bad people. I just don't understand how these. My God, you got a family member that's worth billions. Yeah, they do, not me. And for one, you can't get away from it. Eventually, the Lord or the government, our technology is so good, they'll figure out what happened. Indianapolis ain't going too good, right? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this world.
Okay, but they making moves in a fraudulent way to get their money. This person is a fraud. Okay, this person is a fraud. Period. They're a fraud. Straight like that. Then they out here, they not no star seed and they do divination. This person's not a star seed. This person's out here abusing divination. This person does like abuses it. They're in their south node. This person abuses divination. This is somebody who does spell
Blonde
work
haired
on people,
lady,
go into your Akasha
some dude.
records. This is somebody who see what you got going on, and then they try to steal what you have. This is
Yep.
somebody who do not work hard for their own shit. This is a hater. This is a hater, a straight up hater. Okay? This person right here is a fucking hater. All right? This person is a fucking hater. You know why? They're a hater because they want to be a star seed so damn bad. This person is not a star seed. This person want to be you. This is the
Swank.
person that want to be you, collective. Yeah. Yeah, this a fraud. This somebody who can try to steal your identity type shit. Like, yeah, this is a
I'm
person who
telling you,
committed
we
fraud
catch them,
already.
government
Yeah, they
taking
did.
their hands.
Over here stealing your money, passing it, trying to get
Government thinks
accumulate
we're
this wealth
joking.
with whoever this person is. Or who they try to share this wealth with
The,
this
the
person
right
is.
government knows we
Yeah,
ain't joking.
talk about it. This star seed wanted this unexpected money. They sure did. They wanted this unexpected money and they was going for it. A liar. Whoever this person is. Unexpected money. Yeah, that they concerned about. The truth, they concerned. Why? Because some shit has been awakened. The truth has been awakened. Okay? And somebody want to tell you about it. I'm telling you now. Somebody concerned about somebody coming to tell you about something that belongs to you. This person is praying. Somebody got an entity attachment and is out there praying to the devil.
Oh, I'm telling you, LaGrange, Indiana, and the whole country's got troubles coming. Big troubles coming. We're talking literally. I think we're going to be going into Armageddon. This ain't going to be a Civil War thing. This is going to be a lot bigger. And it's really the government's fault. They didn't get in on it now they want in on it, and we're like, no, we took all of our toys, all of our technology. You ain't got shit. You got a plane that ain't been built yet. It ain't even a real plane. There's not even anyone flying it. There ain't nobody buying it. It's just madness. I mean, they're sure the Saudis bought it. I mean, I know they're selling, but yeah, like I said, this country brought it upon itself, folks. Don't get mad at anybody else but your country, your religions, your own families. Greed. This Satan, this devil greed that had to have it all. They had to have it all. A million wasn't good enough. 2 million wasn't good enough. 10 million wasn't good enough. 50 million wasn't good enough. They just had to be in power. They control everything. They sit within Congress, Senate, Pentagon. These are demonic demons that run this country, the churches, and everything. So I think we're going to be heading into Armageddon real soon. Yes, they hit again in town. I don't know what it was. They're saying it was a plague or some other sickness going on in town here, or chemical thing. That's true. No, I caught them once. Somebody had propane tanks inside the apartments, and they weren't supposed to, and they were pink with a with a with a nozzle on it. What they were doing with it, I have no idea. But the collective took photos of it because they put a bulletin out that here, inspection coming, no No, they gave rules of what you weren't supposed to have, and the next thing I know, there's a whole bunch of propane tanks out there by the garbage can. So I took photos of them, and because these people made all this stuff real, we made it real, and yeah, now it's just a madness. It's a madness. Probably, I'm guessing biological that they did. They've been watching me make my movie. Every time I say something, they strike and blame me. Right? See, it was him. Look at his movie. He's going, look at his videos. Yeah, yeah. Corruption, evil. They owe me a lot of money, and we're going to get it. One person at a time, 1 inch at a time, gaining ground in America. Yeah, they made it real. They drew first blood.
Okay, to their devil that you don't find out what's going on. But you know, collective. They praying that this person don't tell you.
They don't
Yeah, they
need to tell me.
concerned.
The war has begun.
They concerned about you being awakened to this unexpected money, and that's their karma. Their karma is that you've been awakened to this money, that you found out about it. They concerned that you've been awake. They concerned because you are awakened and somebody's going to come tell you, and that's going to be their karma. And they feel like their karma is going to be you achieving what you achieve, okay, which is receiving what belongs to you. This is a thief who's mad that something that belongs to you wants to come to you. It belongs to you. Collective. Look at that long string.
Well, now I'm going to tell you what. They come at me with a family curse or something. They're leaving with hands missing and head. I don't want their family curse. I don't want anybody's stuff. That's how these people trick you. You got big money coming, kid. Oh my God, somebody, are you this guy? Yeah. Oh my God. Next thing you know, you're on the ground and you're dying because there was nothing but a family curse to it. That's it. That's it. So you got to be very careful. I say we go full scale, and people are, Lord, you know we've done our best. I've been praying for these people. They've done very bad things. They hit us again. What is this stuff? What are they doing? I don't know. They're watching my movie that I'm making real live on my channel right here, right now. And they're just doing everything. And you're sitting back doing nothing. So we took measures. Yes, it's ugly. It's going to be very ugly. And there's nothing you could do about it. Not a dang thing. God's even told you folks numerous times, enough's enough. You didn't listen. I even said enough's enough. They didn't listen. What's going to be happening in America? I think you should have listened to your President Trump. And he told you folks, you know what time it is. It's over. You're going to pay the reapers or whatever they call it. I don't know. No one really cares anymore, Lord. They just want madness. They want what's theirs. The madness is not mine. I'm making a movie, right? Why don't you folks go bother the $1 billion, quadrillion dollar movie makers, okay, that got money coming out their butts. Go bother them. I ain't got no money. You sucked everything out of me. You stole it and everything. You know, I don't have it anymore. The only thing I got is a bunch of pain and misery coming for you people. That's all. There's nothing I get. And I was a fool for asking the Lord to forgive these people, but the Lord now is starting to try and convince me, no, these people are nut jobs. Complete nut jobs. The government's gone rogue, gone crazy. Nothing I could do about it. No, I don't care. I don't care. Right? I don't care. We're going to go into the ground, Lord. All glory goes to God. We're not backing out of this. We ain't backing. Everyone stand down. Well, no, there ain't no one standing down. You stand down, you're dumb because they're going to kill you. just like they did to me and so many other. Yeah, they're losing faith. Not only losing faith, everything they got, and they're getting better, but not because they've lost faith in God and the government. Something is fueling these people, and they're growing bigger, stronger. And the government just was not bad. I don't know what it is. There ain't nobody that anymore really trusts the government or anybody with authority or any properties that these people think they control. They don't control nothing. They don't control. They called in a guard on the one side, on the other side over there, um, and I'm like, laughing. What are you laughing at? What these people are using? You can't shoot at it. Some kind of a demonic thing or something. What are you gonna do? If anything, the thing's gonna possess that guard, and he's gonna start shooting innocent people. I mean, what are you gonna do? No, yeah, they just handled the whole thing wrong. They should have did a clean and sweep. They probably did on us. We got too close to the truth.
Right. And this is crazy. This hair color is a color that I don't have. And it just came from out of my shirt. This hair color is white or like gray or something like platinum. What I'm thinking is old. I'm thinking old. I'm thinking gray. I'm thinking whoever this is, they could have got they so wrapped up in somebody who they old. This Madison got their wrap. They're so wrapped up in somebody who was an old fling or old thing or ex or something like that. Yeah, they got who wouldn't let them go. And I kept wondering why I kept doing like that because somebody just could have kept feeling like something wasn't right too. Somebody could have kept feeling like something wasn't right with this person or with something that they received. And that's what I'm saying. Somebody could have just kept knowing. They could have just had this feeling that something wasn't right for that to happen on that. Okay, it's a divination. Yeah, somebody felt like something wasn't right with this person here. Yeah, this person was not ascending. They were not ascending. This person who's doing divination, they even got a reading to see that they weren't ascending to some in a place where they wanted to ascend that in their life. This is somebody who realized and found out, oh, I'm not going to ascend like that. Somebody was jealous. Somebody
Unreal jealousy. It's one thing to be jealous, folks, but when you start getting pissed and jealous and taking people out and wishing for death and all that on these people, then you got problems. You got problems, folks. They want me to, the government wants me to lie. They want, let's make it look better. There ain't no making it look good. There is no making it look good. Innocent people were killed. They were stolen from. They were used as guinea pigs. Most of these people around here are guinea pigs. They've been testing chemicals and stuff on them, and they're nuts. Religious people, authority, and everything like that. You got to burn it down. You got to burn it down. No way around it. The government is right. Congress, Senate, I mean, it's too corrupt. It's too evil. You got these people doing all this stuff, card reading, and they're saying that the Bible's saying that's wrong. You shouldn't be doing that stuff. Right? It's dealing with the spirits. But then the police and the authorities are going, well, wait a minute, we want to use it to try and solve crimes and stuff. Yeah, it's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. I'm a perfectly innocent person, and here I am uh, putting up with someone else's shit that has nothing to do with me. Someone angry for stuff that happened when I was a kid and got in an argument with somebody when I was a kid from 6th grade, and they continue to try and wreck my life and spread. Unbelievable. That's childish. But that's just the type of people that I had troubles with when I was younger. They just couldn't let anything go. You dated an ex-girlfriend of hers, right? That they were broke up for years, but this guy was still infatuated with her. So much so he killed her. Dated her in school. Love of her life. Anybody that said anything about that chick or was thinking about dating her, that one dude ruined it for everybody. Ruined it for her. And then tried to blame other people. Man, they came to me. I was like, nah, I never. No. You boys were led on a wild goose chase. Never slept with that chick. No, never dated her. Yeah, her boyfriend wasn't John. He is. I think he is probably still today if he's alive. And that's the problem with these people. They got their shit in a ringer. Big ringer. Using my name, using my numbers, using everything. And the authorities are going, yeah, what's going on? I can tell you, you're getting screwed. You don't let. I haven't seen them people in 40 years, 30 years, since high school. Some of them, not since grammar school or whatever. If you're listening to them idiots and think you people are idiots. And it makes sense why the government's all pissed. Yeah, you wasted a lot of the taxpayer money on a bunch of shit. Right? Bunch of crap. Unreal. Yeah, it was my money. Yeah, it was big money. Yeah, a lot of people loved me. A lot of people. Yeah. Right? Did I know about any of it? No. No, not until recently. No, had no idea. I've been away. Nor do I really care. I really don't give a crap. Like I said, I was born poor. And I'm poor today, and nothing's going to change. These people think I believe them. They want me to go out and start slaughtering all these people without any proof of anything. If the Lord wanted me to have something, and it was truly the Lord, he would get it to me. And these people around me would drop like flies and die. Right? That people, oh, you made it. Well, I'll believe it when I call my bank account. And it's got quadrillions of dollars in it. Right? I'm the type of person, I believe what I can see. Just because I'm watching something or listening to it, don't mean I'm 100% believe it and I'm hooked on it and all this. A lot of people made a lot of mistakes. You thought you were tough guys. And your dudes are dropping like flies all over. And some of these women are coming up dead. I imagine it's the work of the Lord. These people were liars, cheats, thieves, scam artists. And they thought they were going to scam me. Some of them did scam me. And the scam was trying to get me to believe them. Some of these people did stuff because they were jealous, out of spite. You think nothing's going to happen to your country, and you folks are seriously mentally ill because your country is suffering today, and it will continue. It's going to continue to suffer. Sure as I'm sitting here suffering, sure as I'm sitting here poor, sure as nobody gives a crap about what happens to me, the Lord don't give no craps about you. I don't know what to tell you. You live in a demonic world. And yes, we are talking about nuclear fusion, nuclear weapons being used in America. And that is true. I'm not going to lie to these people. And biologicals, which they've already started. That's why people are saying they have a plague. Yeah, you got a plague that you're spreading. Yeah. Where'd that plague came from? Right outside the town here. Are they continuing to use it? Yes. Is the government doing anything? No. But we are giving longitude and latitude to that White House. And it will be taken care of, that farmer, that farm. It's contaminated. You can eat shit and die, LaGrange. I don't care if these people are rich and they own a church. That's the truth. That's the fact. That's where your plague came from, LaGrange, Indiana. Now you best do something about it, because I do think somebody came to town with bios to do a different job, to get justice for those that were injustice brought onto them. And that's exactly what's happening in front of your faces, folks. Justice. Not only for me, for millions of others. All glory goes to God for that. Amen. But I don't care. We told the truth. We told them. We called people. We're looking for our kids. Something big's going on. Pentagon. We got recordings of people calling the FBI, calling this is going to be happening. Take your medicine. You guys are crazy. Sure shit, it happened. I don't think they're going to stop either. I really don't. I really don't. I don't think we're going to stop at all until they get the message. Now, I don't blame them. These people were unjust. They were unjust. Now, if it's all a lie, well, these people just caused the biggest massacre in the world. If all this stuff, tarot card, all this stuff is a lie, it's all spirit, it's all the demonic stuff, well, these people just caused the biggest dramatic mass execute, whatever they want to call it, in the whole entire world. It's unbelievable. And they're asking, is it real? Well, it's real. No doubt about it. It's real. I don't know what to do. Kill them all, let God sort them out, is what they said in the army, the military, but I don't know. But like I said, a lot of people did the boot scoop boogie out of here for no reason. Was the government watching? Who knows? Who cares? What kind of magic were these people doing here? Were the Odins involved? Some say if some of the people that were involved in the Delphi Odin thing up north here or whatever, their families. It's a religious thing. What are they looking at? Well, they're looking at possibly taking out that Mason headquarters down there. That's probably what these guys. They're vigilantes. They're vigilantes. They've come to get justice for the people that they don't care if they're Masons or witchery or sorcery. I'm sorry, government. Next time you guys will act, do your jobs properly. But yeah, that's what's happened today on this great day. Your country got hit with bios. Yeah. I don't know what to tell them. They're just dumb. Am I shocked? No. Do I care? No, not at all. We've gone past that. The only thing we pretty much care about is God. We forgive these people. I hope God has mercy on them, but we did all we could do here. Really sorry, government. Next time you'll understand. Your country comes first. No one else. Boy, did they do a number on this country. I don't think they'll ever. Instead of returning the money, healing the people that this happened to, instead of making it right, they made it wrong. And that's probably going to cause more trouble for America and the rest of the world. I think, I don't, like I said, whatever they did, whatever they're doing, whatever they overlooked. I know a lot of you people have been going to the doctors and you're shocked because the doctors have been telling you it's nothing, when really it was something. I'm really sorry, but you have no one to blame but your officials, your mayors, your doctors, your healthcare. Next time, you might want to do something, but I doubt it. It's too late now. It's spreading already in America. I mean, other YouTubers are already talking about something's going on, and it's pretty bad. Yeah, well, when you got these people, when they declare war and they don't listen, yeah, I can see how this is a slaughter. Yeah, I can see it. But that's what happens, folks. They thought people were bluffing. They weren't bluffing. They went through with it. That's what they were paid to do. The only thing we can do is pray to God. That's probably about it. But other than that, I don't care. People are pissed at me. Ain't you upset? No. For one, you folks don't know the whole story. And for two, I'm past that point where I don't care. Not my problem. I'll tell you what, this makes you a cold person when the Lord says stay away from everybody. Don't give these people the time or the day. I know they're your family or they're your wife, your girlfriend, your whatever, your pastor, but the Lord is saying stay away from these people and don't look back. Don't pray for them. They did this to themselves. No one else. You were making a movie. It's all, everyone knew that. You posted it on Facebook. You did all kinds of stuff. They chose to steal it. Say everyone was crazy that was on my channel, or they chose to do this. And now the repercussions are going to come back and hit this little town and its corrupt police. And from what I'm hearing, the whole state police, everyone. Now, I seen a couple cops the other day and they looked in bad shape. Very bad shape. Like they got hit with something. I don't know what to tell you, folks. I think you folks messed with the wrong people, or stole the wrong person's money, or did the wrong experiment on somebody. You folks did something wrong because these boys come to play. And they're taking out everybody. No shit. That cop didn't look in good shape. I don't know what they hit him with, what kind of bio or whatever he went into, but he didn't look good. And I imagine that was probably to contaminate the rest of the town. Yeah, this ain't going to turn out good for some of these people. I feel bad for them. The Lord's telling me, don't you pray for them. But if I learned anything from you, Lord, it was to forgive these people and pray for them. So I'm going to do that. Hopefully you don't get mad. But I got to pray for these people. They just don't know what they've done. There ain't enough money in the world to fix this. That's what I'm trying to tell them. They're like, here. We stole quadrillion. There ain't enough money for what you folks did. You made bad calls. You did very bad stuff. Higher ups. Here we are trying to live and teach our children to live like civilized humans. We're better than animals. But every day your government and your officials and your higher echelons and rich prove that you are animals, not human. Demonic or whatever. Right? These are the kids that we are already put on a list. Why? Because they ain't nothing but 10 years old and they're burning shit down and killing people. It's all on how you raise them. Their family members are on that list. Why? Because they're telling their families, their kids, that it's okay to do stuff like that. So what do we got? We got a list of these. These are the next terrorists. These are the next madmen of America that are being bred by these idiots. And they are on the list. You folks think you're raising your kids. Well, the government and the higher ups are saying you're creating terrorists, serial killers, rapists, abusers, and you think it's funny. And when the government and Congress and the House and the Speaker get on and say, we're going to burn this bitch down, you best bet your ass they're going to burn this bitch down. I don't know why they didn't do it 30 years ago. There ain't nothing anyone could do. They ain't got to do nothing. They can handle this with bios. You won't even smell it, taste it, see it. And you'll have millions, hundreds of millions dead within 6 months. You got troubles coming. No one tried to make anything right with me. I'm not taking the blame for this people's shit. Had nothing to do with me. Another innocent man killed, but this innocent man was the one that the Lord said, it's time. And if you think you got enough weapons to take on God, I've seen God go into a room and the people that they thought was in power actually put the gun to their heads and blew their own heads off. Yeah, I don't think you folks know what you gotten into. I don't think you know what God can do. He can make you take that gun and turn it on yourself. Right? Or some of you folks think, well, God's telling the devil to do that. Whatever. If that's what you think, that the God's controlling the devil and telling the devil to do it. Maybe, I don't know it all. God does. So, yeah, do I feel sad? Sure. Why? Because I was raised to forgive these people. But when the Lord tells you you can, I don't know. I'm going to continue to forgive these people. It's no biggie to me. They're like, you lost billions, you're dying. Well, yeah, I know what they did. Truth be told, that's what they did. I was just a pawn, a ticket in their game, in their thing. Uh, yeah, yeah. In which I told one of my bosses, Frost one, Don one, oh Don, I'm not going to be a pawn in their game. I'm out. Yo, Debbie. So that's the problem we're dealing with in America. That is the problem. America was hit. We were hit again the other day. They're hitting us again. There's shootings coming back. There's all kinds of stuff. People getting sick. Yeah, yeah. Contamination in the town or whatever from a farm or whatever, a home, and because them people were higher ups or was involved with the church, it got covered up. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And then what happened? The town had to cover for them. Why? Because they were related to some people. Therefore, that's how your plague that cost you people, 7,000 people in this town, happened. That's exactly how it happened. And now they got to pay. Along with the Halloran murderers, along with the Halloran serial killer in Indiana. 30 some bodies, I think, or 30,000 bones they found down there. This was an orchestrated machine, and all it did was steal, rape, pillage, and kill. There wasn't just one serial killer, there was many. And they needed a place to dump bodies, and they needed stories to be told and lies to be told to cover up certain things. These people were within the health department, within hospitals and doctors' office that were deliberately rigging tests, deliberately getting people sick. Now, the jeweler of New York came up in this. How? I don't know. Probably his family member or something owned a doctor's office on her. Right on the outskirts of town here, Debbie. I keep telling people, fleas will kill a whole town. And people laugh. No, a flea can't. You got the right people in the right places. A flea can kill a whole town. And that's just about what happened. I think there's only 20,000 people in town. I know there's 5,000 missing, 5,000 or 8,000, something like that died from it or something in town here. So they dropped the population. Now, whether it was an act of God or witchery or sorcery or the plague, whatever it was, I think there was 3 to 5,000 or 7,000 people in town there at the time. And that's probably what it was. That's why when Trump got on TV, he was talking about the plague medicine for CB. That's exactly what he did. He got on there and told people that they better start. It's the plague. Well, that's because we were screaming out on this channel. No, you got problems. You got an outbreak. Something's going on. Either it's biological or it's a virus or something that they're using as a weapon to kill people. And that's exactly what we told them. I think the cockroaches came. They are so loud. Oh, the cicadas. The cicadas. Oh, they're pretty loud. But anyways, we're going to keep going forward. A lot of you folks are going backwards. We're going forward. We're pushing forward. We're going to get justice for everybody, every single American. These people, we are now prosecuting people for witchery, sorcery, all kinds of stuff, secret societies. People, some of these vigilantes are handling it themselves. They chopped off some people's hands, a couple foots, chopped up people, chopped their dogs, their animals. They've been going crazy. Yeah, it's everywhere. And then the bikers thing coming in, the police are putting all over. It's these bikers. It's a big biker gang moving meth, weapons, uh, drugs, uh, bios, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it's on the news. How, for Trump to say it was a lie, I don't think so. I don't think he said that. I think he was trying to tell people there's a problem. But he don't listen. He don't live. Till this day, they're still dying down there. Everyone's like, well, I thought Trump said it was great. He brought back this, that. No, folks, don't believe everything you hear. It's still crazier than ever. And every day on the news, there's a shooting or something like that, or some crazy stuff, or kids being kidnapped, or killed, or slaughtered. They just had another family member or something down there down south in Indiana get rid of his kids. It's sick. It's just totally mad. Demonic. Same old, same old. Yeah, it's the same old, Debbie. Nothing's changed. People are still dying. Still using witchery, sorcery, magic, and evil. You might have smoked a pack of cigarettes yesterday, but all of a sudden today you smoked 4 packs of cigarettes. You might have smoked a couple doobies yesterday, and now you're smoking a whole ounce, right? Within 3 weeks or whatever, 2 ounces. Like these, it's almost like these rich and powerful people that have addictions are trespassing it. They're paying people to give us their sickness with this witchery and sorcery shit and everything. I'm like, we're gonna light this whole country. The whole world's going up. There's no way we can allow this to keep happening. The Lord is not happy. I don't think the Lord's happy. I don't think the Lord's happy. Even me talking, the Lord's mad at me for this. But if we got to stand for anything, we're going to stand for this. Right? This is madness. They were telling you folks there was ceasefire, and there was no ceasefire. Has been called all over the world. That was a lie. That was a lie. As they were saying there was a ceasefire, there was actually a war going on. So it just wasn't the Ukraine war. So that was a lie. I don't know what to tell them. I have no idea. You folks believe everything you hear except for when someone's crying out for help to save them. This is horrible. I was just getting good to be with citizens. I was even looking at the authorities, police, as humans. A cop got in an accident out here, not to brag or anything, but I actually pulled over, got in my car, and ran to his car to try and help him. Why? Because I hope one day when I'm in that situation, a cop or a citizen helps me. And I've done that numerous times, gone to people's rescue in an accident, why the cops are not there. Stay there until police come to make them feel better. You can't do nothing. You can't get inside the car because the door is automatically locked. You're stressed out as more than the person that's locked in the car that needs help. It's stressful. But how can I look at these people and say, all right, we're going to help these people, and to find out that the people we're helping are the ones stabbing us in the back? So, a very horrible feeling. Insecurity, yes, yes. They don't trust anybody. No, they don't trust anybody. Would you? I don't. Let me see what might going on. Where? No, you weren't. Yes, I was. Yes, yes. I don't blame these people. They're insecure. I would be too. I seen what you used to look like. I see what you look like now. Yes, I would be insecure too. The world cheated you. Yes. People did bad things to you. Yes. You don't look the same as you did. No. You'll never be the same. No. Yeah, I would be insecure too. But that's okay. Right? That's okay. Overcome it, adapt, and move on. These people have the right to be insecure. Look at what the people have done to them. You made bad calls with health care, botched surgeries, botched. If you went down south down there to get that operation, there's probably 99% chance you ended up like the rest of them, worse than what you went in. Yeah, that was on the news. And here they have enough to get on there. Some rich ass prick to tell me that we're tired of your fake news. That wasn't fake. That was a proven fact. And that hospital now is under investigation. And I do believe they're going to shut it down down there in Indianapolis or somewhere around there, wherever them operations occur. I know wherever I went, it was like a it was like a meat factory. I don't know if it was a meat factory or if it was a hospital. I'm not sure. No one cares for anybody anymore. Oh my God, you're missing your teeth. Kill him. You don't look like us. Kill him. That's how these people are around here. He's not one of ours. What do you mean? He's not in one of our secret societies or gang raping clubs. Kill him. That's how they are. I don't know what to tell you folks. It's exactly what's going on. They're so brazen, they're putting people in that have diseases in the food industry out here. People dropping like flies. What do? Nothing. They move them. Once someone catches on, they get rid of them. By then, you got 10,000 people contaminated, especially if you live in a town where the traffic or these truckers are constantly moving through. I'm not keeping my mouth shut. We wiped half of them out that were corrupt. And I don't think they're done. These vigilantes ain't done yet. They ain't done yet. They're wiping everything out. They're wiping everything out. Debbie. This woman, she goes, wait a minute. My God, I didn't see the title of this. Your fairy card readers. She thinks it's a joke. It was in the effing paper out here, LaGrange paper. The drug thing with the biker club was in the paper and on the news. The massive deaths out here was in the paper and on the news. The outbreak, all this stuff. And these people said it never happened. I was like, oh, vigilantes are coming to town. People were, yes, it was the plague. It was all kinds of shit other than what these doctors are saying. Now, the connection was with the doctor where did the jeweler come into this? Where did the jeweler come into this? There's a jeweler out there, right? Where did he play a part in this? Was he funding them? The money? I mean, these were doctors from other countries. They were here in America, but they kind of talk like this, or they had a different, So maybe that's where we're heading with this. RICO, probably. Terrorists, probably. Turn yourself in, Debbie. Turn yourself in, woman. Make it easy for me. She said, so ridiculous. I'm telling the truth. I'm literally sitting here telling the truth. This is what happened. Did they cover up people that were sick and they contaminated other people? Yes. Did they catch a bunch of people out in Illinois? Did they track it down from where it came from? Yeah, it came from some dude out there. He was the transmitter. All them people that we all thought were our friends were actually lying. They were covering up for that dude. That dude slept with some of the girls in town out in Illinois. They became infected and they tried to blame other people that had nothing to do with it. And shit hit the fan. And it's going to continue to hit the fan because it's huge. Oh, blah, blah on you. Turn yourself in, woman. Make it easy for me. Make it easy for me. Turn yourself in. Make sure when we do come pick you up, you have them Daisy Dukes on with them cowboy boots. And that white shirt you always wear. That might get you somewhere. that might get you out of a couple of charges. But remember, they got to be them daisies that you got, them Daisy Dukes, them cowboy boots, and that white shirt with none underneath it. Make sure you're standing in the light, and them cops might just not even notice anything you did. Let me see what she's saying. Come get me, wicked bikers. Yeah, that's probably what you want. Wolverine, werewolves. What else Johnny believes in? Well, I believe in the Bible, so vampires, ghosts, warlocks. Yeah. Johnny has an Ernie Shell voodoo doll. No, I don't. Here they come with the Ernie Shell stuff, right? You lost, Ernie. You lost. Your dominion's lost. Bring him in here with Christopher Valdez. For one, he's still doing work cleaning up the oil spill that they caused back in the 80s. You think anyone's going to listen to him? No, not at all. Probably not. Not after that spell. It was unreal. What was he doing? Drinking some coffee. That's what happened. His name's Valdez, the great coffee man, and oil. When he drinks Dos Equis. Well, magic is real because it was written in the Bible. Here's what they don't understand. These people live and breathe the Bible. There's no talking about it. You people are demonic. You're the devil. You're vampires. You're ghosts. There's no talking them out of it. They believe in it. You people with nose rings and tattoos and all that. These guys believe in it. It's demonic. It's demonic. And they get mad at me. You know, look, Kramer's saying, no, see, you attack me as you attacked the Father. He was just giving a message. They crucified him. But it don't matter what I think anyways. It's just words. And there'll always be words. That's it. Unless you act on it. But see, people are so stupid. I can't deal on this earth. Can't deal with it. My God, he said this. I don't care what he said. You're gay. Then whatever. Whatever you folks want to come up with, I really don't care. I'm not gay. Never was. Never will be. That's the thing. They can't. Here's my main thing. I'm getting attacked by parents of people that are gay. Literally, these people, we have proof that they're planning to try and kidnap me, kill me, turn me into some sex slave. All because I'm saying I don't believe man was created to sleep with man. I don't think a woman was created to sleep with just women. You can't produce from either one. So what happened? They came at me with all guns. They needed an excuse to poison me, kill me, do whatever, steal my money, whatever. Probably kill my family and tried to make it, you know, have a will wrote up in something else and give it up. When you got connections within towns with higher ups that can make things just disappear or make things appear that are not real, then yes. God, a sheriff shot a judge. Why? Probably because his penis was bigger than the other one. We've seen the videos. Well, it was a brothel house. It was just a sex house in the courthouse, right in the judge's quarters. Yeah, who knows? You're probably all infected from it. They probably jizzed all over them courthouse chairs at night when everybody's gone. They're in there having massive orgies, just shooting loads everywhere. I bet you the whole place is contaminated. They think it's a joke. I'm like, no, check the videos out. Spooge bank around there. Sheriffs, the judges, everybody. They were just yanking everything over there. A bunch of pounds of spooge everywhere. Yeah, we're pretty much tired of your greatest country in the world. And the citizens will get a fair trial. You ain't bringing me into that courthouse. Probably contaminated with all kinds of spooge. There ain't no one going in that courthouse. Sick of. Yeah, we're taking you to court. Bring you down to this courthouse. Nah, I've seen the video. Bunch of spooge all over the place. I don't think so. We put a blue light in there. It lit up like a fucking Christmas tree. We ain't going nowhere near there. I don't know what you folks think's going to happen to your country, but it ain't going to be good. Especially once they came to me and found out I was a quadrillionaire, but it just got stolen. Your world's come to an end. It's all over with. I'm just saying. I was there praying for these people. It's horrible. God save these people. It's horrible if that happened to me. I don't know what I would do. And then they're like, yeah, you're it. This is it. Yeah, it's all gone. I didn't even know I had it. That was the plan. That's why we did it. So you didn't know because we knew the world would end if you found out. Well, I found out. And I think I'm on board, but the world's going to end pretty soon. I think so. I might be. I'm not sure. I'm going to pray, though. I'm going to talk it over with the Lord. I mean, I know it's wrong, Lord. I'm asking you to forgive these people because these people are more stupider than me. I mean, I've ran my head into brick walls. I fell from high stories, landed on my head, and still, in Jesus' mighty name, I'm not this stupid. I ain't that crazy to try and rip somebody off of everything that ain't mine. No, I'll make a movie out of it or whatever, but no. No. These people were raised totally wrong. Either that or they were raised from the dead. But they were raised from the dead, from the devil. And they got no morals and integrity. Some of us come out of the grave, come out of the operation room, cold, but made it. And you don't see us going out raping and pillaging the world, stealing what's not ours. Some of us seen the light. The rest of these people found it a blessing they were alive so they can go out and rape and jerk off and pillage and rape and kill everybody. More. I don't know. It's crazy. No, don't you be telling me about anything, Miss Fox. Turn yourself in with Valdez. Make it easy for me. Don't make me spend $1,000 to come looking for you in gas money. Gas is back up again. Gas is down. Everything's going great. Oil's down. Everything's going great. What about the gas? Oh, it's down. It's down. Sure it is. That day that you're in town, Mr. President Trump, as soon as you get in the Beastmaster and you drive away, we got footage of them running out of the gas station, changing the price of the gas up to like 50, 60 to $1. And then it's gone. See, it's all, you've been schwandled. We all have, Mr. Trump. It's called price gouging. That's how they make a lot of money. Get out of there, beeswax. Debbie. Who cares what other people do, though, Johnny? Nobody cares what they did to me, what they did to you. Nobody cares what they did to Valdez. Well, I thought I can care about people. But I found that was just a trick like Sam Kinison told me a while back. One day you're going to have to trust and love, Johnny. You're going to have to open that door. I don't think so, Sammy. I seen your show. I know what love's going to do. I ain't opening that door. I ain't opening that door. And why are they getting why are they charging them with murder or attempt murder or manslaughter? Why are they charging these people in town and the doctors and everything? Because that's what it was. A cover-up. When people were asked to get tested, they didn't test them. I was there. I told them, you're not showing any symptoms. What do you mean they're showing? They wanted to be tested. That's their right, no matter what it was. Just because they weren't showing symptoms doesn't mean you don't test them if they were asking for a test. That's the cover up. What the F is wrong with you people? You tested him when it was too late. When the motherfucker looked like he was dead. Then you wanted to test him. What is wrong with these people? Manslaughter charges. If he's still alive, I don't know if he's still alive or not, but if he did die, murder, first degree. First degree. You knew something was wrong when the people that were taking the blood going, did they find out what the heck is going on with you, John? I heard the guy in there. No, I didn't. They're like, what the heck is going on? Right? You don't look good. Right? Yeah, that's what it was. Little sleight of hand. A lot of people are pissed because their personal records have been told out into the town and everything. Well, you might want to track it down to that one dude that pissed off that nurse because he wouldn't blow her or she wouldn't blow him or whatever it was, and decided to give information out for money on people's health or whatever. Yeah, I mean, we can go on and on. I mean, how about when the x-ray machine was down and you were having people come in and take x-rays, but the effing machine was down? How did they find out about that? Because the guy went in there to get an x-ray and they took his x-ray. He came out and a guy came in, a tech. So I'm here to look at the x-ray machine. It's not working. What the heck? They just told the dude he was x-rayed. What do you mean the x-ray machine ain't? There's only one x-ray machine in that office. What do you mean it ain't working? They just x-rayed him. That's called Medicaid, Medicare fraud. Or they don't want someone to know what's going on inside of them because they could have been saved, but they had to have that disease take enough of the body organs until there's no hope. We're working on a case study in-house. Yeah, that's how these things are done. That's called Medicaid, Medicare fraud, where they're charging people. And when you catch the guy, when you catch the tech coming in and saying they're there, something's wrong with the x-ray machine, they got to look at it as they're x-raying people. That's called fraud, or something bad's going on, and they don't want people to find out what's growing inside of them. I don't know. It looks like a 20-pound monster. Probably. With all the water troubles they've been having around here, I wouldn't doubt it if it was a 20, 30, 40, 50-pound parasite that they thought was just sun rash. Wouldn't doubt if it was just I don't even want to get started with these people. We, the people, rest on these people that have done stupid stuff like this, all for money, all from the mighty pharma business, all from just being corrupt because their boyfriend belongs to some gang or mafia. And they paid a lot of money to the doctor or to the nurse or whoever. Maybe a rich dude, a famous dude, movie star, whatever. And you're dying. Maybe a politician was paying them, whatever. They were killing people left and right out here. That's my testify to the Lord in Jesus' name. We told them stay in their apartments. They wouldn't do that. Wear a mask. They wouldn't do that. We knew something was wrong. We knew definitely something was wrong. Rabies, some kind of a bacteria, virus. or they were just flat out crazy, and they were killing people. And even the doctors, the police, and there was a lot of people involved, church people, big money, BMWs, Bobos, Corvettes and shit. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. People were rushed down south to Indiana, uh, down in Indianapolis and other areas, and they got even sicker. Supposedly something was going on within the hospital. And these nurses and doctors were just walking into people's, they caught 4 of them down there, nurses just walking into people in Indiana, where all of us had to go and get operations or endoscopes or whatever it is. Now they're saying they endoscope people down the throat and didn't clean them properly. The scopes, and you got shit all inside you, and then, oh, you'll be okay. Literally, the endo was up someone's ass the operation before. Yeah. How effing crazy is this world? That crazy. That crazy. And they keep calling me a liar, and I'm like, we got the news channels, we got the newspapers, we got actually people inside saying that it's just a disaster. You got people going crazy. You got people sick in this little town here, 7,000 or whatever. You got everyone turn around. It's just sun rash. Sun rash. You sure it ain't rabies? Because they're all going nuts. Nah, it ain't. You're not a doctor. You ain't got a degree. Yeah, it don't take a doctor to see death, black spots all on them and everything. Who knows? They might have just done it deliberately to watch. Sit back and watch these people suffer. It's horrible. You call the police, they didn't even take your medicine. They were telling these people nothing's happening, and people coming knocking on my door. The guy, the biker that moved in down the hallway's gone crazy. The music's loud. He's screaming, yelling, everything. He's got a meth pipe out. Smoking. Call the police. They're like, are you sure? Is it someone down there? Just send police. Are you sure? What's going on there? Just tell them to take their medicine or whatever. We'll send a police officer out there. I'm like, an hour later or something. Yeah, it happens. Now all of our lists are on don't answer. They're crazy. People are just doing everything. Magic, black magic, everything in this town. I knew it was going to happen as soon as they put up them 10 Commandments there and said they were. I knew the devil was going to come knocking. That was just asking. That was just asking for trouble. I love you, Lord, but you know as well as I do. As soon as they put them 10 Commandments on it, 4 corners there in LaGrange, that's just about the time this madness just went crazy. I think so. I love you. I love the 10 Commandments. They don't bother me there. It's a beautiful marble, giant marble 10 Commandments. It don't bother me, but you had to know the devil would come creeping. Hell, they opened up a Harley Davidson thing. Sorry. It's funny to me. We hardly had any bikers in this town. They make one big bust in town here. They connect all this shit going on to this. They put up the 10 Commandments, and the next thing you know, there's a Harley Davidson shop show. In town here, they're shutting down the streets so the bikers could come in. They sit there and everything. Everybody's going crazy. It's like it's like a movie. It's like a Clint Eastwood movie, Every Which Way But Loose or whatever. It was just hilarious. I'm like, what is going on? all over the news, a white race biker club or secret society club has taken over. And they think it's all a joke. And people are just dying like flies. I think that's what is gonna that I think America's turned into Sodom and Gomorrah, and Trump's trying to tell us it's over. There's literally serious talk about wiping out uh, everything and redoing it. And I think Trump's trying to tell us nicely. You folks know what time it is. You made bad calls. You did stupid stuff. You went rogue. You were killing people using Trump's name. You were killing people using everyone's name, even mine. You were killing people in the name of Jesus. And I think the Lord found out and got mad. Debbie says bike week in Daytona this week. That's coming from down the hall, and people are all sick. No, I'm not a healer. They make that up, folks. You're a healer, and then you die. They send you all this stuff. No, I'm not a healer. They're using that as an excuse. They watch my channel. They even say they know some of these card readers. It's all a scam. It's all this. It's all that, and everything like that. I don't know, but who knows? Who cares? It's war. It's been declared already in America. I can honestly say that this war has nothing to do with the Pentagon. So the Pentagon came out and said if you attack American places or whatever, I would never attack my beloved military. Ever. Ever. No. That's not that. I think that's why the government came out last. Don't attack any. We're with you, but don't attack anybody. Any government places or anything. Where is the biker shutting down the road when they come through town here, Debbie? When they come through town here, the police pull up and shut down the road so they can come through all the stoplights and everything. But I think last year or a couple of years ago, they put in a leather shop for bikers in town here. So I don't know, maybe 30 or 40 of them will come up, and they park their bikes there and everything. They, stop people when they're trying to move their bikes and everything. When they're trying to maneuver their bikes and back up and everything like that, no biggie, but that's probably why everyone's in an uproar, because it's been all over the news and in the paper. Bikers and drugs and prostitution, murder, all this connected to it. We got people dropping like flies in this town. So pretty much they're connecting it probably to this rogue biker thing or whatever. I think Phil Robertson died. I don't know. You should be touching their bikes. No, I don't want to touch their bikes. I don't want to touch their bikes. Why would I want to touch their bikes? You don't touch somebody's stuff. You mean get my 18-wheeler and run them over when they all park on the road? No, I don't touch their stuff. They're liars. They've been proven liars. The police know they're liars. They're threatening people. Hell, even one of the card readers said, yeah, it's the biker, dude. Which he's already threatened 3 people here. I didn't know about it. I had no idea. I knew he ran out in front of me. But I didn't know he had an altercation with the other 2 or 3 people. No, they're probably watching him. No, I don't believe anybody, Debbie. I believe the world's mad. I believe all these people are mad. I believe they know that the church, the government, and everything thinks it's all witchery and sorcery. And I think some of them probably are scared, or I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. Like I said, I don't watch it too much, and I just started watching it. And already people coming down on me. Right? People are already coming down on me. Wait, what? I'm just seeing. I mean, the police, I've been watching some of these police things on YouTube. Someone's attacking me. Anyways, I've been watching these things on YouTube. And they've been using these psychics and stuff. Either that or someone that's sleeping and trespassing on me or something's going on. But Lord, we're really getting tired of this. You said put it into your hands. Things are getting worse. So maybe we should just act on this one on our own. Maybe that's what you're waiting for, is for us to act on it, make the first move. And then you'll come in and save us with a big giant army of angels and all kinds of stuff. Let me see what's going on in chat. Debbie's rattling all kinds of messages. Figure, believe the card readers. I don't believe everything, Debbie. He died today. Phil Robinson from Duck Dynasty. He's trying to eat one of my squirrels. I don't think the Lord liked that. Hold on, Debbie. I got the weather coming up. Hold on a minute.
Dealing with a very dry overnight, as well as a dry day tomorrow for your Memorial Day. Temperatures are falling down into the low to mid 50s right now. Some places closer to the lakeshore are down at around 40 degrees right now. Wind speeds are going to be around 5 to 10 miles per hour as the night moves on. So we're going to be dealing with a fairly calm night as well. During the overnight hours, we're going to continue to drop down into the mid 40s with no real chances of rain, and that trend is going to continue throughout the rest of the day tomorrow. But will it continue throughout the week? I'll let you know coming up here in just a little bit.
Now at 10, we're continuing our coverage on President Trump's big, beautiful bill that passed the House on Thursday.
Oh, the big, beautiful
bill. Now it faces an uphill battle in the Senate. The legislation would provide trillions of dollars in tax cuts while slashing federal supported programs like food stamps and Medicaid. Jen Sullivan breaks down what's in the bill and the changes it could undergo in the Republican-led Senate.
Well, you see that? Tax breaks for the rich and less food for the poor. Slashes to Medicaid. Yeah, it's just beautiful. It
focuses on slashing taxes and federal spending.
We're cutting over $1.5 trillion in federal spending.
One potential problem, increased debt. The Congressional Budget Office says the legislation would add another $3.8 trillion to the already huge U.S. debt. Fiscally conservative Republicans in the Senate aren't happy about that, and Democrats argue tax cuts would go largely to the rich.
The GOP tax scam represents an assault on the economy.
The bill passed by the House would mean deep cuts to programs like SNAP, the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, which provides food stamps for roughly 42 million Americans. The Congressional Budget Office's recent analysis of the bill found it would strip roughly 3.2 million people of their food stamp benefits in an average month over the next decade. Some Republicans think it doesn't slash spending enough and want to see further cuts.
The first goal of our budget reconciliation process should be to reduce the deficit.
While Democrats worry these cuts will only hurt already struggling Americans.
Democrats should be figuring out not just how to stop these cuts, but to give the American people a vision for what a modern healthcare system that looks like the rest of the industrialized world would look like for the American people.
President Trump has said he would like the legislation to clear the Senate by July 4th, but that may be optimistic. I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
Clear and chilly this evening as we take a look over Elkhart from our Skycam. We've got warm weather for your Memorial Day tomorrow, but showers make a return later in the week. Aaron is timing out all of this, and we'll
here
have
comes.
this full forecast coming up in minutes.
Oh, let's set the weather lady. I have to check her out. Oh, yeah, tax breaks for the rich. And what are we feeding the poor? Well, less food. They're going to cut 3.5 million SNAP benefits. So that means 3.5 million people will be going without food. And then there's going to be slashes to Medicaid and Medicare. What are you seeing here, Johnny? I'm seeing what they did back in Hitler's day. Now, if them 3.5 million are illegal aliens that are not United States citizens, then yeah, I can see cutting them. But if these are legitimate United States citizens that family members have fought, and these people worked and made $1 in America, then why are you taking their food? What are you seeing? I'm seeing it react now. It's all over again. But it doesn't shock you. No. It does not shock me. Why? Because history repeats itself. Let me see what Debbie's saying. Miss K, wife, in a care faculty. Well, why is she in a care faculty? All her kids are rich. Can't they take care of her? Let me see what else Debbie's saying. Come on now. Okay, I gotta go. You are talking bull like Ernie with his Hitler crap. I don't know. Well, I'm just asking what I'm seeing. Debbie, whenever the people are suffering and then they smack them in the face with, we're going to be getting rid of this coverage and yada, yada, yada. Well, then you got problems. That's why I'm saying hold on a minute. We got weather coming up with Miss Lisette. All right. So Debbie's leaving because she's mad now. Who knows with that vivid mind of yours, we can be seeing anything. Who knows? I don't know, Debbie. I don't know everything. I don't know everything. God does. I don't. Oh, look at this. They killed somebody.
It's just a mirage that there's actually less crime. John Lott is a crime data analyst and was the senior advisor for research and statistics in the Justice Department, which is over the FBI. He says the FBI crime stats shouldn't be taken alone at face value.
Starting in 2021, they had a new system for reporting this data to the FBI from police departments around the country. In 2020, 97% of police departments reported data. In 2022, 31% of police departments didn't report any crime data to the FBI. Another 24% only partially reported data. So you had less than half of police departments in 2022 and 2021 reporting complete crime data to the FBI. That's a huge sea change.
Where there are gaps in data, Lott says the FBI does attempt to fill in the blanks.
They try to guess. The question is how good of a job they do in guessing, and I don't think they do a very good job.
Oh my God. The police department's been reporting to the FBI on crime, telling them it was down. Over 50% of the police departments weren't reporting proper information to the FBI. So crime has not gone down. They're saying that the FBI is connecting the dots, and it's actually skyrocketed. It's a effing zoo.
Its 2022 figures from a 2.1% drop in violent crime to a 4.5% increase.
Holy crap.
A total rise of
6.6% rise. They were lying. They said it was 2.4. That crime has gone down. And the FBI connected the dots and said crime is actually up 6.6%. The whole effing thing. These police were saying these people were seeing mirages things that just didn't happen. The FBI's going, no, I don't think so. Well, 50% of the police department stopped reporting. They were just guessing instead of actually doing the numbers. Unbelievable. All right, let's see what's going on with our weather. I don't know. Did they get a new weather dude or something? What happened to Lisette? Oh my God! Don't tell me they got a new weather person and it ain't a little Lisette. Let me show you. Am I on the right channel? Let's see what we got going here. No, that's America's most funniest videos. Let's try number 20. Let me see what we got going there. Ooh, Jurassic Park is on, or it's just getting over. Why ain't my news on yet on 22 or 16? Oh, wait, it's Sunday. Let me get back over to 57 real quick so I can catch the weather. All right, hold on a minute, folks.
Your Storm Alert forecast with Aaron May.
Here's what we're tracking for you tonight. Quiet during the overnight hours tonight. Beautiful day on Memorial Day. Rain chance on Tuesday, and then a mild weekend.
Oh, we got rain coming Tuesday.
Debbie,
Debbie, can you hear the TV?
I'm just going to say it that way as the night goes on. We might be dealing with a few clouds at most, but we're not going to be looking at any rain tonight or into the day tomorrow.
You can hear the TV? Okay. We're doing the weather. They got a new weather dude. I don't know what happened to Lisette or whatever that
You'll start shaking down
little lady
into
was.
the upper 40s, low 50s here soon.
Ooh,
Tomorrow's forecast
tomorrow,
is fantastic. 70 degrees for us and no chances of rain either. We'll start off the day around 8 o'clock at 50 degrees and gradually bring our way up to around 70 degrees by the time we get to 4 o'clock tomorrow. Here's Futurecast. You can see that we're not dealing with anything during the overnight hours tonight, and we're looking fairly clear. We'll be fairly clear going into the morning tomorrow as well. You can see here by 2 o'clock, we're dealing with a few clouds starting to enter the area, and those clouds will continue to thicken up.
Monday night, we got rain.
Until we get into the overnight hours where we start seeing some chances for rain. You can see here by around 9 o'clock, we have some showers beginning to push in from Illinois, and around midnight is when those start finding their way to us. And that'll continue on into the morning hours on Tuesday, where we can be dealing with some scattered rain showers throughout a good chunk of the day, but we're not expecting any major issues. So here's the next 3 days for you. 70 degrees for us tomorrow and no rain. And then on Tuesday, 70 degrees once again, except this time we're dealing with the potential for some scattered showers. And then on Wednesday, once again, we're looking at around 70 degrees, and around 30% chances of rain. Now looking ahead into the rest of the day on Tuesdays here, 3 o'clock, we still have some of those scattered showers, and those continue on during the evening hours. Here's Wednesday morning. It's about 1 o'clock. We're still dealing with some of those scattered rain showers pushing through the area. We can't be rolling out those showers as the day marches on for us. So we see here over the next 5 days, we do have a chance of rain nearly every single day, except for on Monday, where we don't have a chance of rain. So we could not be having a better day to be potentially, be probably rain-free, rather. 44 degrees for us for the rest of the night, and mostly clear with very light winds. Tomorrow, we're looking at around 70 degrees. Clouds later on in the day, but overall, a very comfortable day with a very light breeze. Then over the next 7 days, we are looking fantastic. Once again, we're looking at the upper 60s and low 70s every single day. Now, our highest chance of rain will be on Tuesday. Every day, for the most part, we are looking
Now we
at
got rain
30%,
Tuesday,
20%
Wednesday.
chance of rain every day. But the good news is it will be comfortable.
Man, temps not too high. High in the
It's race
70s.
day, and there's a new champion at the Indianapolis
Ooh,
500.
Debbie, who
that has
ended up
full coverage
winning?
From the greatest spectacle.
Man, I went live and I missed the ending of the Indianapolis 500. Who won? I mean, it looked pretty bad. By the end of the race, there was only like 8 cars on it. What happened with this Indianapolis 500? You were listening to me. I know when they did that last restart, there was only like 8 cars or 10 cars left. I think these people are sending me a bunch of death magic, Debbie. I know you're saying I'm crazy, but I think so. Either that or it's gone biological. I'm not sure what they've done. I got too deep, right? I opened up the wrong doors. I asked the wrong questions, right? I opened my eyes when I should have been closing them. My ears heard what I shouldn't have been hearing. And that was the cause of my demise, probably. And of course, they owed me quadrillions of dollars, so that probably helped there, too. All right. I think I'm going to make me some tea. It is 10 o'clock at night. I'm going on 10 o'clock. Oh, wait, wrong clock. It's going on 11. I'm going to make me some tea. I'm going to fire up the fireplace tonight. I'm going to have a fire. You don't have to watch me. No one has to watch me. Believe me, I went 5 years on YouTube with 10 subscribers or 20 subscribers. That's it. 2 of them years or 3 of them years, nobody watched me. Nobody subscribed. And I kept going. Even to this day, people are like, you're an idiot. But I keep going. I keep going. I agree with them most of the time. I'm an idiot, but I keep going. The beautiful loser. Unlucky in love. Yeah, that's what they said. But now I got me a hot-looking queen, and I'm on my way. One day you will realize I got deep pockets. But you'll have to find out, because you can run in high. Have you heard about the lonesome loser? Oh, did you see all the fires today? How many fires did they have there, too? Let them around, fire, rolling around. Then that guy slid into the back of the... crushed the whole axle. And that guy ran right into his own people. Look, he ran them all down. Yeah, this is some bad juju, this Indianapolis 500. What do they got there at the end? 20 cars, if that. Oh, there he went into the wall. There went 2 more into the wall. They're showing replays. Yeah, there's all the helicopters flying around. Whiskey Bravo Dago. Whiskey Bravo Dago. Axel Polo. Let's see. Let's get the end of this.
He wins his first oval race and is the first Spaniard to win the Indianapolis.
Nah, the Spaniard took it.
I cannot believe it. It's amazing. It's amazing to be here. It's amazing to win. There were some moments that I felt really good in the race, but at the end, I didn't know if I was going to be able to pass Marcus or not. But yeah, made it happen. First oval win. What a better place.
Nah, congratulations, kid. The Spaniard one. What do you got to say? I don't know. Everyone around here white. I'm getting kind of scared. I think I might leave. Somebody get me security. Great idea, kid. Get out of here. Oh, what do we got here? The Cubs. Hold on a minute.
First plate appearance as a Cub. See you later.
It's
The
outta
first
here.
Cub to homer in his first
Home run
ATM
Cubs.
debut since Christopher Morel in 2022. Eighth inning. Comes down 8-7. McGuire.
8-7 Cubs up.
back
McGuire.
Jack. Do it again.
Oh, you blind
His second
bastard.
homer
Knocked it right out of the park.
overcomes a
Chicago.
4-run deficit to tie the game. Shortly after,
Come on,
Saints is
Chicago.
with 2 on and
Oh,
welcome to
there
the
it goes.
smoke show. 116 off the bat.
There it
And the
goes.
Cubs comeback is complete. They
Oh,
take the series
Chicago,
11-8
baby.
in the finale. On the south side, White Sox.
Oh, south side Chicago Sox.
Former Sox Jake
You
Burger
gonna tell me the
welcomes back
Sox
to
won
Chicago.
too?
A two-run shot for Texas
Probably
to go
not.
ahead first. Bottom 6 we go. Sox down 1. Austin Slater sending it high.
Oh,
And
there it goes,
watch
Sox.
that fly. Missed last month on the injured list. His first homer since being activated. And the Sox tie it up heading to the ninth. 2 on, 1 out. Adolis Garcia hammered out to left center. 2 runs will score.
You know,
and the
baseball has
Rangers
come so far
sweep the
with
Sox
the
3-1.
AI stuff in it, with the box, you know, the pitcher box and everything, the batter box.
Against Wisconsin. Cubs already with 1 in the 3rd.
Ah, beloved Chicago's doing good. That's good. We got to get Indiana in there. But there you go, Debbie. Do you need any more questions, Debbie? I was listening to you. Yeah. Debbie, I think it's almost time for tea. I think I'm going to have some tea. I don't know what you're going to do, but I'm going to sit around there and try and survive this death magic that they continue to send. Witchery, smokes, whatever they're sending. People's, I don't know. You know, I don't know how long I've been praying to the Lord. I think I'm just going to have to try and quit smoking myself, Lord. Well, I know. I was waiting just for you to just be like, a cigarette? No, I don't want it. But I might have to do it like I did the other things that I used to do. I might have to do it myself. This is going to be ugly. Just going to let you folks know it's not going to be good. Me quitting smoking cigarettes is probably going to bring a lot of crap on people. Tea? Well, it's either tea or a chocolate shake. I think I see somebody walking around out there. Yeah, somebody's walking around out there. I got some kind of problem out there. I don't know what's going on, everybody. Mr. Lights, I can't see anything. Wait, Debbie, did you see him? I could have sworn I seen a light walking out there. I'm not sure. Debbie, what's going on? What's going on? Oh my God. Look out. What is it? Oh, it's a reflection. It's a reflection of the mirror or the window. It's just one of the neighbors having a cigarette. All right, so what do we got? Tea or a shake, Debbie? All right, let me see what Debbie's saying. I got tea going right now. Well, I will have to have tea. I have no shake stuff. You got no ice cream? You got milk? You got cake? You got any chocolate? Put it in a blender, blend it up, put it in the freezer a little bit, and you got a Frosty. Use your imagination, girl. Oh, Jesus, I hope I make it out of this. I probably won't. I'll probably never see a dime of anything. I'll probably be nothing. They're probably going to put me in the hole again. Hope I find the strength to crawl out of it again. I know they're thieving idiots. Can't stop because they're being possessed by the devil. In Jesus' name, amen. And if this is being protected by angels, then why do I feel so bad? I think it's these people sent this. We're going to kill it. And then we're going to come for these people. It's going to be my next John Wick movie. Or John Constantine. Shh. You see nothing. Debbie said, go see a priest. No, I ain't dead yet. A lot of living to do. There'll be time for dying. After you die. Until then, the mission goes on. Shh, Debbie. I heard some of you folks are it's getting hard to get a hold of that nurse practitioner. I guess it was true. Yeah. How do you get rid of somebody that knows too much? You put them in a room with contaminated hazard waste cans that were labeled, that were blowing with an air conditioning system right over the top of them. I imagine it contaminated the whole staff and patients. I'll be with sneaky little devils. That would explain the rashes that some of them people had that I was seeing in town. That would explain the outbreak. Can text my doctor anytime. Go see a priest. She can text her doctor anytime, but you can't text mine because I don't have one no more. Why? Because I'm not dumb. You gotta go to the doctor. Yeah. So they can kill me some more? I don't think so, chumps. I've been around. I keep my eyes open. I see what's going on. I go to a doctor, it's going to be somewhere else, another country. different state. Going nowhere around here. You might need one. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need one. Why? What'd you do, Debbie? What did they do to me? God, what have they done? Who knows? I wouldn't doubt if they're using polio, anthrax, ricin, maybe measles, whatever they call it, CV. Yeah, I would imagine they're either it's happening again or they're deliberate. They got away with it the first time and 7,000 people are dead and they're doing it again. And I bet you these people that ended up dying had money, wills, and I bet you there was kickbacks or whatever. I bet you there was kickbacks or whatever. Or maybe people are already ready for when they did die, for the money to go through with either life insurance or whatever. Who knows? It's a movie. You need to talk to a doctor. I did. I talked to the YouTube doctor on YouTube. I know you're going to say they're not real doctors on YouTube. They are too, Debbie. Everything is real on YouTube. Well, I don't think he ever did care. Someone that cared wouldn't act like that and say you just don't care anymore. Maybe somebody was so jealous, wanted my life, wanted me, but I just would say, I know. And all this happened to me now again, right? This whole thing, Debbie talking about she's God, kiss the ring or whatever. Maybe it was little Debbie. Maybe these people are right. Maybe the card readers. Dun, dun, dun. Who knows? I don't believe it anyways, Debbie. I am tired of hearing this over and over. Well, I figured it got Ernie Shaw a lot of views themselves. Same thing over and over again over there in this channel. He's a superhero, super soaker. It's on Game of Thrones, for God's sakes. Game of Thrones is on? Is Game of Thrones on what channel? Hold on a minute. Let me put on channel 17. See if it's on there. Let's see. No, not on. I think, Twister is on, Debbie. AMC, it's just starting. Twister on AMC. Hold on a minute. Let me put the TV guy on. See what we got going on tonight. Son of a gun. What is wrong with this stupid remote control? All right, we had Game of Thrones. I'm not seeing Game of Thrones anymore, Debbie. Hold on. Jumanji. on FRFM. Let's see what else we got. Duck Dynasty. Twister. Framed. Yeah, I'm not seeing Game of Thrones anywhere. Maybe I don't have that channel. I don't know. Maybe I'm not tuned into you. Maybe I'm above you and it's upsetting you because I'm smarter than you. Maybe. Maybe you're jealousy that you can't have all of this rubbed up against your sweaty body. Maybe you can't have this, girl, and it's upsetting you. No one has ever told you no. No one has ever denied you. And I said no. I say nay. And that alone upset you. No, Debbie, I will refuse to bend down and kiss your toe ring. My God, woman, how longer? How much more do I have to do with this woman, Lord? In Jesus' name. Why is she doing this? Is it because she's jealous? Because my booty is bigger than hers? It might be. She's mad because she wants all this hotness, but I keep playing hard to get no, not on the first date. Maybe. But you can't touch that. Made such a big deal over a joke that I am tired of it now. Then why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you putting smiley faces? Why are you laughing when you're angry? Why are you not putting angry faces in chat instead of smiley faces? If I didn't love you so much, you would have been gone already. But on this channel, we love too much. The tea is good. Nothing to say. Finally, I got the last word and oh, there she came back with it. Because you said you are smarter than me. I don't know. I was just asking. I didn't say I was. I said, is it because? I didn't say because I am. I said, is it because I'm smarter and got a better booty? I wasn't sure. I didn't want to say. I was just suggesting. I never said it. Because you said you are smarter than me. No, I'm never smarter than you. There is no one smarter than you. Oh, Lord. You know, I got to get ready for a fire video. I wish these people would stop doing what they're doing to me, but I can see now that it's gonna take complete madness and an act of God, a disaster of God. Then where these people say, "Oh my God, it must have been God," because no, I'm not repeating the same thing again. No, I will be back with a fire video. You can go around, you can go and tell people I'm the most craziest person in the world over and over and over again. I really don't care. I don't care. In Jesus' name, I break the curse. Now, I will be back with a fire video here shortly. You're more than welcome to join on my escapade, my mind, my imagination, my world. This curse, I'm trying to break this curse. It is a curse. It's definitely witchery and sorcery. And the same people that say it's not, it probably is. My God, what is that in the window? I see an object walking out there, a glowing shirt. Could be a ghost. Could be alien. My God. We unleash the wicked in a pool of low blows. Debbie, yes. Okay. Yesterday. Well, what is that, Debbie? You see it? Debbie, you see that? It's like a ghost or something appeared on the side of the building. You see it? You see it moving around? It's like some kind of an entity or something. Maybe a poltergeist. It just appeared out of nowhere and then it disappeared. You see it? It's moving around. It looks like a poltergeist, maybe. Oh, the government's trying to zoom in and see who it is. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, here comes something else. It is. It's some kind of entity or alien. The shirts are glowing. I've never seen anything like it before. What is going on? This is unbelievable. I think they just came walking out of a cornfield. It could be two Bigfoots. Possibly alien. Poltergeist. My God, there goes my camera. Somebody's doing something. I think the government's trying to see what's going on with satellite infrared. My God, I have no idea. I've never seen anything like it. It looks like it's got 8 arms. I've never seen that. Debbie, you see it? It's on the side of the building right there. They don't use the same tubes for your throat on your ass. Yes, I do. I don't know what you're talking about, but they do. Endo, scope. Endo. Scope is what they call it, but I don't know what we're seeing outside here. I'm seeing lights moving. Look, you see that? I'm seeing a bunch of arms, like 8 arms. I'm seeing different figures move on the side of the building out there. It's very scary to me. I don't know what it is. I've never seen anything like this before. Hold on, Debbie. Let me shut the light off. Maybe we can see what's going on out there. It's glowing. It's glowing. The shirt or whatever that thing is glowing. You don't see any news in Indiana saying what, Debbie? They were just blocking my signal. It said you're having connection jammer problems. Oh my God. You come here, chill the F out. I don't see news in Indiana saying of this. Oh God, witches, warlocks, black magic. No, I don't know what it is. What is that outside there? Black magic is new. I have no idea what. I don't practice this stuff, Debbie. I have no idea. This happened a while back when CV was going on, Debbie, and everyone was getting sick. That was years ago. I doubt if you'll find it on the internet. You might have to look up news channel clippings or news channel. Type in news channel, CV, Indiana, and hospital, Indianapolis. Tea is tasting good. All right, it's gone. Whatever it was is gone. It's gone. It was there, and then it was gone. I don't know. Alien, possibly. Bigfoot. It's possible. I think there was a Bigfoot spotting up in Michigan not too long ago. We ain't too far from Michigan, so it's possible it could be that, or it just could be some people on the side of the building smoking crack or something. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. It's not my job to know. Why are you afraid if bikers? I'm not afraid. I live out here. I'm just telling you the news. No one's afraid of them. They're ready to attack everybody. They want to run these people over with their cars. They're not afraid. I'm trying to tell these people. They're not afraid. They're not afraid of you guys. They're planning it. It's all over the news, national news. You guys are some kind of a terrorist group or something. They're not afraid of these people. I mean, I think they're attacking them. They're like Evel Knievel with these bikers. You remember when Evel Knievel beat the crowd? The whole stadium turned on the Hells Angels and about beat them half to death. I remember that footage. They literally took the wood roadblock horses and broke them in half and were beating them bikers with them. That was at the Evel Knievel jump. That's when people actually, the whole stadium came down to whoop some ass. Yeah, that's what happened, Debbie. Look it up. Evel Knievel Motorcycle Club getting beat down. And you'll see it. Is that the Evel Knievel jump? No, these people ain't afraid of them. They're hoping they do something. They're dying. These people are waiting. Lurking. Excuse me. Who cares? Nobody. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to warn you, Debbie. Nobody cares no more. Nobody. They're not going to let anything happen to me, Debbie. I'm their cash cow. I'm their money ticket. No one cares. No one wants to care anymore. I'm going to shut this video down. I'll be back with a fire. Debbie, you don't have to watch if you're bored. I know you got other channels out there that you would love to be watching that are not boring. You talk in circles. My headache is worse. Can you be happy about anything? Yes. I can be happy. I've been happy. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, please shut it down. Okay. Eoni? I don't know, but I'll be back with a fire video. I'm just on another level. I've taken everything to a how, not a how. Level. So don't be upset at me. There's nothing. I have no choice. I had to get the message out. This video will self-destruct in 5 minutes. You folks have me. I can't. I'll entertain myself. I don't need any. These people think I need people. I'm like, I'm going on Mars. I don't need nobody. I got self-sufficient. I'll entertain myself. I'll yank my own baloney. I don't need anybody except for God. I need God.